Boom shakalaka, this one chart will decide everything for Bitcoin, and this one will do the same for altcoins. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, we're taking a look at the one chart that will decide everything for Bitcoin, and the likely one chart that will do the same for altcoins. Before we get into it, guys, like the video, come join us on Twitter through Crypto Love, and of course, subscribe to the OG Bitcoin and Crypto YouTube channel, making daily videos for over 7 years. Now, today, fear and greed at 83, down from yesterday's 90, but still in extreme greed. The overall market sideways today, Bitcoin at 91,915, Ethereum at 3112, Solana 243. Now, if we take a look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin did hit resistance at the 2.618 fib level. If you take a look from the bottom to the breakout of the bull flag right here, that 2.618 fib level is where we got rejected. And then if you take the distance from that breakout to the top, right now Bitcoin is sitting just above the 78.6 fib level, roughly around 88,000, obviously to the higher end of that. Now we'll have to see if the price, well, sits there for a while and continues up, or if it actually gets rejected there, because we are in price discovery, a term that's getting thrown around all over the place. Basically means nobody knows what's going to happen. Matter of time. So that's what Bitcoin is doing. And if you are interested in trading Bitcoin or other altcoins, check out the link for BitFi down in the description. Not only do new accounts get $8,100, but you get a 15% rebate on whatever you deposit, and 0% on spot trades, and lifetime VIP status, 20% discount on leverage trades. So a lot of stuff there to check out, link down in the description. Now, just a reminder where we are in this cycle. Not even into the second bull year yet. Holy freaking cow. I know, it's hard to believe. Like, I'm looking at these prices pumping and I'm like, there's no way it can continue like this. But the reality of the situation is, it hasn't even started, which is just mind-blowing. Buckle up for quite a year ahead of us, especially when you look at charts like this. This white line right here is the highly liquid supply, pretty much Bitcoin on exchanges where anybody could buy it. As you can see, it is falling off a cliff. Supply shock is coming. The price is going up. As the price goes up, people will hear about it. They'll be like, this is the best investment of the past 12, 14 years. I need to buy some. And all of a sudden, there's none left to buy. Supply shock is coming. When that happens, man, it's not even going to be parabolic pump anymore. It's going to be straight vertical at that point. Now, what seems to be happening right now is that Bitcoin price is going up versus the dollar. But in all reality, what's actually happening, one Bitcoin's always been one Bitcoin. It's just there's infinity dollar bucks, you know? So infinity divided by anything is still infinity, which means that Bitcoin price is going to be worth infinity dollars one of these days. How long? Well, who knows? But right now, we do have this bull flag playing out. The target for this one, $158,000. About maybe a little less than halfway there from the breakout. So that's where we could be headed first stop. But we have this chart to take a look at. Now, the last time that this happened for Bitcoin, price went up 100x. And it's only ever done this once before in history. Now, what this is a Bitcoin breakout and retest against the EMA Bollinger Bands. This happened back in 2016, 2017, which was a historic blow-off top bull run where price pretty much went from the hundreds to $20,000 per Bitcoin. Should Bitcoin price go up by 100? Well, right now it's 90,000. That wouldn't be 900,000. That would be like 9 million. That would be ridiculous. But hey, that would be pretty cool if that happened. I wouldn't complain. We are taking a look here at reasons why Bitcoin may get a little bit more popularity, and we start to see things like this supply shock coming when you take a look at charts like this. Because if we take a look at Bitcoin versus NASDAQ, you can see there's a giant inverse head and shoulders right here. Bitcoin is about to take off versus all other known investments. Now, so far, Bitcoin's been rallying pretty hard, but when it takes off and everything else is at a standstill, the money is just going to flood in and the price of Bitcoin is going to go up dramatically. How high, you might ask? Well, this could predict where we could be headed this cycle. So far, it's been spot on. not only spot on in terms of like where the price has actually been, but spot on in terms of the ignition point. So this is the 2016 and 2020 bull markets averaged and scaled to this year. And so far, pretty much pulled out exactly the date when things started going up. I think it was like October 19th or something like that. We talked about it a lot on the channel back then. But ever since then, price has been going up. And if we do follow this bull market average, by the end of the bull market, in the next year or so, it would actually put Bitcoin price up to almost $1 million, over $640,000 per Bitcoin by the end of this cycle. Remember, infinity divided by 21 million is still infinity. Now, that's for Bitcoin, but altcoins as well. They are brewing. Something big is coming for altcoins. You can see this 7-year trend line has held for altcoins. Looks very, very nice there. And when we take a look at some of these breakouts occurring, we have a breakout of this accumulation cup and downtrend breakout from there happened here. Also, we have this suggesting double bottom reaccumulation, time for alt season pump like we haven't seen. And there is the possibility we might have expanding cycles theory where this is kind of like a small little version of what we're seeing right here. So this pump right here might be a fraction of what we get coming in this time to altcoins. So all these charts are suggesting we're about to have a crazy alt season. And DOGECOIN, the father of all altcoins, meme coins, the original oscillator that goes up pretty much an order of magnitude every single cycle. Well, it just did something that every single time historically has called for a massive move. So DOGECOIN just surpassed its previous highest monthly close. When this happened in history, happened twice before, but the first time price surged 1,000% in 8 months. The second time it surged 8,000% in 4 months. So on average, that's 4,500% in 6 months, which will put would put DOGECOIN roughly about a $10 Doge within about 6 months from now, maybe May-ish. So things could get very, very exciting for Bitcoin, for altcoins, for meme coins, for pretty much everything. And we're in for the ride of our lives. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, join us on Twitter through CryptoLove, subscribe to the channel, and also YouTube says watch that video right there. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.